What if the earliest signs of Parkinson's aren't in your brain, but in your belly? That morning constipation, the bloating, the sluggish digestion. We used to ignore those symptoms as just getting older. But now, science is telling a very different story. One that could change how we understand and maybe even prevent Parkinson's disease. Hi, I'm Bimal, a gut health enthusiast and a founder of Gutsphere, and somebody who deeply passionate about translating cutting-edge science into tools that you can use every day. Today we are diving into one of the most important and overlooked connections in health. How your digestion can impact your brain, especially when it comes to Parkinson's. And this is especially important if you are over 60 or caring for someone who is, and for many of you watching, that might even mean your parents. If you are a child taking care of an aging parent, this information could be a powerful piece of the puzzle. Because in many cases, Parkinson's doesn't start with tremors, it starts with the gut. Up to 80% of people with Parkinson's report digestive issues before they get diagnosed. The most common, chronic constipation. And not just occasional discomfort. I'm talking about years of slow, difficult bowel movements that doesn't resolve easily. In fact, studies show that constipation can show up to 10 to 20 years before a Parkinson's diagnosis. This has led researchers to a powerful theory. For many, Parkinson's may start in the gut and travel upward via the vagus nerve into the brain. This body-first theory is gaining serious ground. A striking gut imbalance is called gut dysbiosis. I know that's a fancy term, but here's what it really means. The healthy balance of bacteria in the gut is disrupted, and the crucial types of good bacteria starts disappearing. The most important ones, butyrate-producing bacteria. These include Rosebaria, Faecalibacterium, Anaerostripes, and Eubacterium. All of them make a powerful compound called butyrate, a type of short-chain fatty acid. Butyrate isn't just gut fuel, it's anti-inflammatory. It strengthens gut lining, and incredibly, it may help protect the brain by reinforcing the blood-brain barrier. When these bacteria go missing, we see more inflammation, more gut leakiness, and possibly more risk for neurological problems. Here's where things get eye-opening. Researchers found that people with Parkinson's have higher levels of E. coli and Klebsiella, which are inflammatory and harmful bacteria. Number 2, lower levels of butyrate-producing bacteria. And number 3, increased intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut, and elevated gut inflammation markers. There is also a bacterial protein called curly, made by E. coli, that can trigger misfolding of brain proteins called alpha-synuclein. And that's the very same protein that builds up in Parkinson's disease. So yes, it's entirely possible that what begins in the gut can influence what happens in the brain. So if you are a caregiver or even a son or daughter caring for your parents, please don't overlook digestive symptoms. Persistent constipation, bloating, or gut issues that just don't go away aren't just normal aging. They might be early signs of deeper changes. If someone you care for has these symptoms, especially alongside fatigue, mood changes, or even subtle motor symptoms, it's worth speaking with a neurologist. Early action can make a big difference. Now the big question, is this preventable? Is this reversible? Honest answer is, Parkinson's itself is complex. It's not fully reversible once it starts, but gut issues, gut inflammation, dysbiosis, constipation are often improvable. And when we support the gut early, especially in the years before diagnosis, there's a growing hope we can delay, reduce, or maybe even prevent the worst outcomes. Let's make this practical. Here are things you can do today to support your gut and possibly your brain. Number 1, eat more prebiotic fiber. Things like oats, garlics, onions, bananas, these feed the good bacteria. Number 2, support butyrate producers. Include resistant starches like cooled potatoes, green bananas, legumes, or barley. These are fermented into butyrate. Number 3, add fermented foods. yogurt, kefir, or kimchi. These may help support balance, but stick to plain, no sugar added versions. Number 4, stay hydrated and move daily. Movement and hydration both help gut motility, keeping everything flowing. Number 5, be cautious with probiotics. Some strains like lactobacillus are actually elevated in Parkinson's. The science is still evolving. Always personalize your choice with a professional. And number 6, consider butyrate supplements. Emerging evidence suggests that they may reduce inflammation and improve gut integrity. Please talk to your provider. And here is an often overlooked piece: healthy fats. Extra virgin olive oil, ghee, grass-fed butter, and even a little coconut oil. These don't directly produce butyrate like fiber does, but they absolutely support gut health in powerful ways. They help nourish your gut lining, support bile flow for digestion, and create an environment where gut bacteria can thrive. For example, the Mediterranean diet, famous for its olive oil, has been shown to naturally increase HCFA over time. So don't fear healthy fats. Pair them with fiber for a gut healthy combo. So your gut is more than digestion. It's a mirror to your brain. And for those with Parkinson's or those at risk, it's an early warning system. While Parkinson's might not be fully reversible, your gut health is incredibly responsive. And that's exactly why I created the Gutsphere app. It's a simple way to track your digestion, your symptoms, and even your progress over time. For many people with Parkinson's or any gut problems, or caregivers helping loved ones, just noticing pattern is the first step to change. If this helped you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this, maybe a son or daughter caring for a parent. Tell me in the comments, have you noticed gut changes in Parkinson's? And if you want a free gut-brain food list, check the description. I have linked a helpful guide to get started. Like, subscribe, and let's keep making health more human, one gut at a time.